welcome to this new session where we would be learning about tuples, whatever you say. So we have learned many things about lists. There are many functions which we learned in the previous session where we talked about pop, append, remove, insert, and many more, right? So today, let's move to a new data structure where we would be talking about tuples. Okay, so now tuples is it's very similar to lists. Okay, tuples are very similar to lists in most of the aspect. They do store sequential data just like lists in an ordered manner. Okay, but first difference which I would like to mention over here about the tuple is that we represent tuple using these brackets. Like we used to represent list using these square brackets. Over here, we will be representing the tuples or tuples with the normal first bracket. Okay, so let's just take tuple 1 is equal to, let me take this. Now, tuples can also store heterogeneous data, like it can be an integer and float, or it can be a string, anything. All right, so let me just quickly write down a few elements. So this is what I mean by heterogeneous type. Okay, and even as I told you, it's sequential, right? So definitely, I'm sure you remember about indexing, right? So let me just quickly show you. It's print tuple. Okay, let me print. I guess I should increase the size. Yep. Yes, this would be much better for you guys. Print the type. Okay, type of tuple 1. Yeah, this is the variable which we are talking about. All right, so let me just quickly run this once. So have a look. It says this over here, and type of tuple 1 is tuple, anything. Okay, now the next thing, as I said, this is sequential. So let's try it out if it works or not. So I'll just write this down. And you remember how we do indexing, right? Exactly like this, and indexing starts from 0. So see, we can access the element of the list. If I write down 5, let's see what it says. See, it says index error because we do not have anything at the fifth position or fifth index of the tuple. All right, so that's why it gave us an error. All right, now the only difference in the list and the tuples is that the tuples are immutable. That means once you have defined the tuple, you cannot add or delete any values from inside. That means if you have anything in here, like if I want to just, you remember pop, append, remove, these all functions which we used in list, this can't be used in this. Let's just try it out and just have a look. Like, let's say if I write down tuple 1 dot, see, it is not giving me the option as well. If I write pop, my compiler itself is telling me that there is some issue with this code, that there is nothing known as pop. tuple has no attribute as pop. Let's see something from here. See, list 3, this is how we write down for list 3, right? Similarly, I did it for this one. So you do not have anything, any attribute in pop. All right. So this can't happen since I'm just typing it in over here quickly. Yep, I guess. And just cool. The only difference in the list and the tuple is that the tuples are immutable, which means once defined, you cannot delete or add or edit any values inside it. All right. Note, we cannot use any function. Okay. Now, yes, although we can use the len function, the max, the min on the tuple as the same way we did it for the lists. So simply we can just write down print dot len. So this is how we write down. Okay. And have a look. There are 3 things in this, and length of the tuple 1, we just got it. This was just the intelligence of the compiler, which helped me to write down the code faster. All right. But at the very starting, I would not recommend you to use intelligence. Rather than, I would really recommend you to use, like, do a lots of typing so that it would be easier for you. Okay. Now, let's also try max and min quickly. So I'll just write down print. Let's see what it does. Max of what? Tuple 1, right? So similarly, we will have min of tuple 1. Okay. And let's quickly run it. See, what is it saying? It doesn't support. You can definitely compare these guys, right? So let me just change this to this and let's try. Yep. So what's the max? Max is 2.2 and min is 1, and it says it all right. All right. So now we have it all over here. This was very basic about the tuples. I guess if you know at least this much, it would be very easy for you. So let it be this much for this small session. I would like you to just go through all of these and practice a little. In the next session, we will learn a little bit more about the lists, the tuples, and what are the different keywords which we use, and a little bit about if statements, for loops, which we would be working. Slicing is there. There are many more things to learn in the next session. So let's end this session over here. Have a good day. Let's meet on the next session to learn few more fun stuff. Thank you so much.